All right, here we go. 7 videos in 7 days. And you guys know I care about you because it is 2 a.m. and I am up, honey. And my neighbors probably hate me right now. Too bad. All right, guys, let's talk about these comments under these videos because they're so important. And they're important because I like to give you lessons. I like to give you knowledge, and I like to give you tools so that you can look in your mirror and like what you see. Like what you see. It's going to take you guys, many of you, some of you are working on it. It's going to take a while to get there. It's not going to be overnight. High self-esteem is built. You're not born with it. You're not born with it. So I shared with you guys a little bit what's going on with my 3rd book. I'm literally halfway through it. And I believe I had a post about Scorpios breaking you down into little pieces, right? Every relationship with us is transformative, period. We are ruled by the planet of transformation. And so, myself included, I'm a Pluto girl. I love being in relationships with other Scorpios because it's a mirror moment for me. And I'm not afraid of myself. I'm not afraid of transformation. I have Pluto transiting my 1st house. It's been there for years. It's going to be there for a very long time. It's the slowest moving planet. It takes 248 years to make its full circle, honey. And I'm not going to be alive to see the next one. And so I love that Pluto unveils. This is what Scorpios do. So when I wrote that, listen to this. What an ego point of view for Scorpios. In other words, you will break people in order for you to have power over them. I was married to one and he tried and failed, much to my self-worth. That's so interesting. Listen to this. What an ego thing. First of all, a lot of you use that word and you use it incorrectly. I don't know if you've ever taken psychology. But if you haven't, if you're in school, maybe take a class or get some really good books on the ego, the different types of ego, and then come back. Okay? So here's an astrology lesson. We're not even talking about ego when I talk about breaking you down and rebuilding. Now we're talking about astrology. We're literally ruled by the planet of rebirth. Let that sink in. Wait. Scorpios are ruled by the planet that destroys and rebuilds. Ego? What are you talking about? Do you know what you're talking about? Right? And so, in other words, a Scorpio will break you down. Now, listen to this. Break you down in order to have power. Who said that? Who said that? You know, I want to give you something because I find that interesting that you use the word Scorpios and power because we are the most powerful sign of the zodiac. Hands down, undisputed. So the only power that's going on here is that Scorpio is giving you power and you don't even see it. If you come into my life to show me who I am by destroying the old me, to make room so I can rebuild into the most powerful version of myself. Let me say that again. Hey. Oh. So you mean to tell me a Scorpio came into your life and wanted to break down your old, useless version of yourself? You wanted to purge out what was unnecessary so that you can make room and flourish into the fabulous person you were meant to be. And you didn't, take the transformation? You rejected it? And now you're here. He tried and he couldn't. Wait, what? You missed a power moment? Are you kidding me? You know how many Scorpios have come into my life and broken me down into tiny little pieces so that I can rebuild? I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. I wouldn't. Because I wouldn't have saw myself in the realest version if it were not mirrored back to me. You're welcome. Where's your thank you to your ex-husband? So he tried to give you some power. You couldn't even see it. You couldn't even see it. Ego. Ego. Wow. You know, sometimes I shock myself. When I sit back and think about all the mirror moments I rejected. Oh no. I could have been fabulous in my 20s. It wouldn't have taken this long, right? It clicked. It clicked though. I got it. It clicked. Took the right Scorpio. Took a strong Scorpio though. Took a strong Scorpio. The weak ones really couldn't do much. Ooh, but a strong one came in, honey. And broke and broke and broke and broke and broke. And I got it. And I got it. And I'm so appreciative of it. You sound ungrateful. You sound ungrateful. Right? So, what do I suggest for you? Maybe they'll take another Scorpio. And it's a shame that you say he was married and he tried to give you power and he failed. He tried to give you some self-worth and it failed. And you're upset about that. And even under this comment, there was another person. Mine did too. And like now you're in the same boat. You're both in the rabbit hole. When you could have taken that opportunity and said, let me look at myself. Ooh. Let me look, right? But you didn't. And now you're in the comments of a whole Scorpio channel under the videos because you're looking for answers and you're still attached to him. Our energy lingers. He's not going nowhere. You're always going to think about him. You're always going to talk about him. And maybe, just maybe, years later, it will click. And you'll say, wow, why didn't I see that? You're welcome. Alright guys, like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I'll see you at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where you can get a copy of my amazing books, Rise from the Ashes, Scorpio's Guide to Self-Esteem and Rebirth, where I take you through a 45-day transformation. If you dare. If you dare. If you dare. So, they say it takes, 30 days to form a habit? I'm giving you 45, honey. After that, it should be habit. It's habit for me. I know that I live everything that I talk about in my book. I don't just make things up. I don't write nonfiction. I don't waste my words. I know. I've done everything in the book, and I still do. I still do. And what it will do is help you eradicate and purge out what is useless so that you can make space. You cannot be your most amazing self if you don't make room. You have to break yourself down and rebuild. My book, Dating Scorpio, I take you through 14 different relationships. And I don't just write for amusement. I didn't just write to be like, let me talk about this Aries and this Libra. No, it's not what my books are about. They're about showing you who I was in those relationships from a Scorpio perspective, showing you the different levels of transformation. Ooh, you gotta be sharp to catch it. It's not just entertainment. That's not what I do. I write with purpose. With purpose. All my videos are purposeful. Some of you don't get it, some of you do. Along with my books, You can download one of my crash courses. I have 9 crash courses, from dating Scorpios to how to get a Scorpio back to I love spell. I have a Phoenix Rising manifestation MP3. The purpose of that is so that you can reprogram your subconscious into giving yourself these affirmations. Now you need to do them as you're falling asleep, and you need to repeat them. Don't just listen. You need to say, you need to hear yourself say things like, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am successful. That needs to be repeated. Oh, for me, it's habit. It's habit. I say it all day long, and I believe it, and I know it, and it's my truth. It has to become your truth. So that MP3 is amazing. Make sure you download it and listen to it before bed. I have an amazing shop. I have so many great jewelry pieces and apparel. I have masks, I have tees, and the sale items are an additional 40% off by using the code REALScorpio. I have some exclusive videos. You should check them out. I'm bringing some new ones to the site soon. And what else is going on? If you want to book a master chart reading, I break everything down from the basics of your chart all the way through your karmic matches. I give you birth dates of your perfect matches. I tell you why you're attracted to certain people. Some of you think that, whew, some of you really believe somebody's right for you when that's just sexual attraction. Like, honey, you know, a lot of people aren't right for you, but I can tell you who is right for you. I can give you exact birth dates. I also go through your career. I tell you about your challenges, how to overcome them, what you're still stuck in and why. And by the end of the reading, you will feel like a master. You'll understand your chart, you'll understand who you are, you'll understand what kind of Scorpio you are, or whatever other sign you are. You'll understand how to use your attributes. You know, stop whining like, oh, I hate having a moon in Cancer. Use it. I use all of my stuff. I don't complain about any of it. I love all of it because I get what I want with it, right? If you want to talk one-on-one, you can book a personal live stream session with me. And what else is going on? I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. And I have a new book coming out this summer or the fall. I'm not sure the release date. We'll talk about that as it gets closer. All right, guys. I'll see you soon.